Tottenham United versus Manchester FC. A very, very impressive one to look out for, yes. 1:30 p.m. kickoff, West African time. I think one of the early kickoffs in the weekend. Yes, this is a very, very interesting game. I can't wait to watch this one. I want to see how Tottenham will take this to Manchester United. You know, last week they had Chelsea, and this week they have Manchester United. It has not really been easy for them. It hasn't been easy for them. Yes, they've been struggling of late. Thomas Frank has been struggling, but I think if anybody can play Manchester United, it's Thomas Frank. Yes, especially when he was coaching Brentford. But I don't know now that he's coaching Tottenham. Knowing managers change teams, they feel they have a lot of options to do a lot better than what they were doing before. They want to attack. Every manager wants to attack. Nobody likes to defend, but the kind of team they have will determine how they will play. So I think that is what we are seeing with Thomas Frank, and he needs to know how to adjust and use this team very well. I think he made a lot of changes to this Tottenham side that made them weak. Yes, I'm not wearing my Manchester United jersey today. I have to wear my Tottenham jersey. Yes, Manchester United fans have started getting on my nails. Yes, and they will soon hear from me. Yeah, they will hear from me very, very soon. We'll be looking at this one from a different angle, yes, because I think Manchester United have started dwindling. Yes, they drew their last game, and it was as if they were almost begging for the draw, because Nottingham Forest scored those 2 goals, and they were ahead of Manchester United. After Manchester United scored first, you know, they ran to score a goal. Yes, you don't go score a goal. You forget, see, people in play against go score 2. Yes, the Evil Forest have started getting their shape back. Their bushes have started growing little by little. You know, the Evil Forest glasses were cut short when Nuno left. And if Nuno was still coaching Nottingham Forest, they would have still been a very, very deadly team to play against. But he left, and he's even suffering in West Ham right now, because West Ham have been losing for fun, and he needs to find a solution, and he needs to find a solution on time. I think they won their last game finally, yes. So he has been doing very well. He just left for Sean Dyche to take this Nottingham Forest to the next level. Yes, we might be seeing a very, very good box packing side from Nottingham Forest, because we know what Sean Dyche can do. This game is going to be very interesting. Manchester United, they drew their last game, and they've been stabling their ship a bit, but after drawing against Nottingham Forest, going away to Tottenham, they might beat Tottenham, yes, because Brian Moreno always have this tendency to play very well against big teams. If you watch the games he has played against big teams, he has done very well. Watch the Arsenal game. They almost messed Arsenal up, but Arsenal won the game. But if you look at the game very, very well, you say that Manchester United deserve to win that game. Then, to watch the Chelsea game, they beat Chelsea. There was nothing, I don't even see anything special there. They just beat Chelsea. Before Chelsea would wake up, it was too late. The Liverpool game, they beat Liverpool. They were a bit lucky against Liverpool, because Liverpool struck the post like 3 times. So they were a bit lucky against Liverpool, but they beat Liverpool away. Now, they have these guys, Tottenham. So they do very well against the big teams. So we can't really say, they won't do well. They do very well against big teams. So they might come on top, yes, for this one. But we don't know that for sure. And if they win this game, I'll be wearing their jersey to do the post-match, of course, obviously. But if Tottenham win this game, I'll wear Tottenham jersey to do the post-match. If you look at what Tottenham jersey, yes, because Thomas Frank started messing up. I stopped even doing this. I saw them as a team that was not serious. In the beginning of the season, I was doing a lot of Tottenham videos. Yes, they were very, very serious, and they were winning games. There was a time they were first, then they were second, and they remained third for some time. And I was doing their video, I think, till game week 3 or 4 or 5 or so. Then I started misbehaving. Then I started focusing on teams that are serious, and teams that are that their fan base is, So even if we know Manchester United is never serious in the past 5 years, Chelsea are not serious. We also know that their fan base, they will always shout on me if I don't do their video, so I will have to do their video, yes, for them. Tottenham, I don't think their fan base are so disturbing. Their fan base don't bother. They don't win a lot of trophies, so they don't complain too much. Yes, so I don't think that's the reason. But some teams have been playing well and have not been winning trophies, so we should not be talking about that one. But let's see how it's going to pan out. Yes, but let's look at the predicted lineup. The predicted scoreline. We'll talk about that too. The form of both teams, and then the injuries, yes, because Tottenham has been very, very unlucky with injuries. In fact, I think Tottenham have the best squad depth when everybody is fully fit. Tottenham has the best. You cannot say otherwise. If you look at their bench, if you look at their injured list, you know that these people have the best squad depth. You know that Arsenal is playing when it comes to squad depth and quality players. Tottenham, if they have a manager that is able to manage this set of players very well, nobody is going to stand against them. Nobody will stand a chance. They have good players injured, good players on the bench, good players playing. I don't know how they managed to get this set of players, but they are a complete team. Like they have 2 Odebed, who again? What's the name of this guy? Xavi Simons. Brennan Johnson, they can all play on the left. Richarlison, they can all play on the left. On the right, Kulusevski can play on the right. Brennan Johnson can play on the right. You understand? Kudus can play on the right. Up front, the top 9 position, Richarlison can play on the top 9 position. Dominic Solanke can play there. Kolo Muani can play there. If you start calling names, they defend the midfield, attacking midfield role. Papi Sarr can play there. He can also play center midfield role. David Simons can play there. Madison can play there. Kulusevski can play there. You understand? So they have Bergvall can play there. They have players, a lot of players, a lot of options. Even if you want to say, okay, these players that can play, those utility players, you take them off. Just put them in one wing. They have good players. So just that injury has been killing them. Injury is one of the big problems they have. If you just imagine Dominic Solanke, who has been fit throughout the season, because when he came back from injury and played some games, he was not looking very sharp. But if it's the Dominic Solanke that came in newly to Tottenham, that guy, that one was destructive. So we're just hoping Dewey will stop and they can, see front a bit. So let's look at the lineup of the home team. Yes, Spurs at home. Vicario in goal. Obviously, there's nobody taking Vicario's position from him. Pedro Porro on the right. Romero and Van de Ven, Romero is back from injury, so he can start this one. Jim Spence on the left. Then in the midfield three, they play 4-3-3, obviously. The two holding, they have two holding and one attacking. So the two holding midfielder will be Paulinho and Bentancur. Then Sarr will attack, I think, yes. Kudus is injured on the right. Kudus is injured, yes, and the level is starting for them. So Bernard Johnson should come into the squad. David Simons can play on the left. But if they want to be more direct, I think Odebert should come on that left and play. Then in goal, I think Kolo Muani will start. Then we can see Richarlison coming at some point in the game. Why the formation of Manchester United have stayed the same, and they don't have much injuries, yes. So their formation will stay the same. I think Sesko up front, Cunha, Mbemo, Dogu, Fernandes, Casemiro, and then Ahmad. As simple as I don't mention. In the defense, you have Shaw, Delete, Euro. Don't mention. Then in goal, I think Lamas is going to start in goal because he has been doing very well. So Sam Lamas is going to start. Their form has not been bad at all. Manchester United form has been okay. They've won 3, draw 1, and lost 1 in the last 5 games. So they are not really bad. While Tottenham form, they've won 2. Draw 1 and lost 2, so the Manchester United have a better form than Tottenham. Then to the injury of both teams, Manchester United just have one injury, that is Lisandro Martinez, and I think Baka is aiming for this guy. Yes, if you watch one of my transfer news I did before the international break was over, I think Barcelona was interested in signing this guy. I don't know why Baka likes short defenders. I don't know why, short centre halves. It's crazy. He just like short players. I don't know, but I think they're interested in this guy. And then let's look at the injuries. Yes, we have Achigre. Achigre is also injured. Ben Davis, Kulusevski, Dominic Solanke, Madison, Takai, Bergvall, Kudus, Dragusin, and Bissouma. I don't know what's wrong with Bissouma. I don't know the kind of injury he's getting now. He used to get injured at Brighton, but not like this. The injury doesn't take so long to, for him to recover. But right now, I don't understand the guy. Yes, okay. The previous scoreline for this one, I'm looking at that, the draw game, or 2-2 draw game. But Tottenham have these tendencies to always lose the game. I don't know. So we might see Manchester United edge it. Manchester United are always hungry to win the game now because they want to keep their form, but we know their form will soon crash. Yes, Manchester United. I know their fans are listening to me right now. We know your form. Use your form. It's just temporary. It might crash very soon. So you better sit up. Alright, I think that's that for that. Do have a great day. We're going to really enjoy this game. Nice one from the Premier League, giving us cool games back to back, and we are really, really happy for it. And we hope to enjoy the moment. Yes. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.